Alright guys, we have the details for the upcoming EZA for the LR Super Saiyan God Goku. Of course, he'll be dropping tomorrow on Global with the EZA for the Kid Goku. But we've got the details here. Do let me know down in the comments what you think of his EZA. Do you like it? Do you not? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Don't forget to drop a like as well on the video and subscribe if you are new. So let's go through it. So, of course, we already knew he was a pure hybrid Saiyans category lead. Now he gives Ki plus 4 HP and attack and defense plus 150. Kind of the standard upgrade that LR EZAs do end up getting. What do you start on? 130. Yeah, kind of the standard upgrade they do get on their leader skills. On his 12 Ki, he'll greatly raise attack and defense by 50% for one turn and cause colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers attack. I'm pretty sure that is also the same. Yeah, apart from greatly lowering enemies' attack, which is okay, pretty much the same. And on 18 Ki, he greatly raises attack and defense for 5 turns now. I'm pretty sure that was 4 before, was it? No, it was 3. So they've actually upgraded that by 2 turns. I like that a lot. Causes mega colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. I like this upgrade a lot. I did say in the video when we saw after the data download that he was getting an EZA, I did say maybe they could bump that SA effect up, but by a turn to 4 turns, but for 5. I'm a fan of that. When you consider the lengths you can get EZA transforming Gogeta Blue's defense to, you know, you're talking like 600k defense combined with dodge, it's a pretty solid spot. And he's able to tank the majority of red zone and harder content bosses for double digits on basics and a few supers here and there. But bumping up by 2 tons from 3 to 5, I like that. I'm a fan of that. That means his defense is going to be very, very solid. And there's probably only a few super attacks in the game that can really catch him out. And on top of that, he already has guard built in. Now, in terms, not guard, sorry, dodge built in. So in terms of what they do to that, if they've upgraded that, haven't looked at it, so we'll find out as we read through. But you're talking very solid defense combined with dodge. I'm impressed. And then combined with the fact you may have dupes in him. In one turn, you could potentially raise his attack and defense by 50% twice. So, of course, his defense is going to be in the realms of maybe 800k. I mean, by the time you get to like turn 4 or 5 and hit an additional, that's some pretty good defense. I can't lie. I like this. I like how this has been upgraded by 2 turns rather than 1. So now he's getting Ki plus 2 in attack and defense plus 100% at the start of turn. So he's actually getting start of turn Ki in attack and defense. I'm a fan of that. I like that. He's also getting an additional attack plus 50% performing an ultra super attack, which considering he has extra Ki built in, which of course this goes up to 5 combined with the 2, that's an additional Ki plus 7 on an LR. So trying to consistently hit his 18 Ki, which of course you're going to want to do because now you can greatly raise his attack and defense by 5 turns. You want to maximize the damage, but more importantly on harder content, maximize that defense. I do like that. And then of course, yeah, he's going to be putting out some pretty decent offensive numbers, and then he's kept the additional attack and defense plus 11% up to 55%, and the additional Ki plus 1 up to 5. Has that been changed at all? No, that part, that the pure and actually no, he's got extra. I didn't realize he only just got defense. Now he's got attack and defense. Okay, so they have actually changed that. So instead of just Ki plus 1 up to 5 and defense plus 11% up to 55%, it's now attack as well. Okay, that's decent. And I know some of you may be looking at me thinking pure hybrid Saiyans categorized, that may be quite restrictive, or maybe that's very specific. Not really. You're talking 2 of, especially pure Saiyans, but 2 of the most kind of decked out, packed categories in the entire game. Now, I'm not saying they're the best categories, they're still very good, but a lot of the better units in the game fall under pure and hybrid Saiyans right now, especially when you look at the categories he goes on anyway. When you combine some of those that go on there, you know, Goku's family, Kamehameha, Realm of Gods, Miraculous Awakening, Legendary Existence, Power Beyond the Super Saiyan, especially Bond of Parent and Child, superheroes. So getting that additional Ki and attack and defense is going to be very easy per category ally, because you're looking at year 7, both year 7 units are both pure Saiyan units. You're also looking at the likes of both year 8 units. I know global players, we're going to have to wait 5-6 months for those, but they are both pure Saiyan units and also ridiculously good. You're also looking at the likes of EZA, LR Super Saiyan Gohan. I know JP currently has him, but eventually global, we of course will get him. You're also looking at some of the other units he won't even be on rotation with. You know, you're looking at EZA Tech God Goku, where you can fit him in. There's also the likes of the EZAs for the SSJ4s. Any other upcoming EZAs that the year 8 anniversary may get as well probably will fall under Pure Saiyans. You also got Beast Gohan. There's a bunch of units that fall under that. So getting that extra key in attack and defense, very easy to do. Very, very easy to do. 95% of the time, the category allies you're going to be running around EZA LR Super Saiyan God Goku will fall under the Pure Saiyan or Hybrid Saiyan categories. So I don't mind that at all. He then gets an additional key +3 and defense +50% on a high chance of evading enemies' attack and performing a critical hit for 10 turns from the start of turn. What did they upgrade that from? Just high chance of evading enemies' attack and performing a critical hit for 7 turns. Okay, so they've beefed it up and they've increased the turn. So it's gone from 7 to 10 turns. 10 turns is actually really good. Before we actually kind of delve into what he's gotten, 10 turns is a really good turn limit. When you consider harder content in Dokkan, you're looking at Red Zone. You're looking against Broly. You're looking against Omega. You're looking against Cooler Core. You're also looking against now Cell Max and any future Red Zone stages and Red Zone events. Typically, you're not in Red Zone for that long because you either get hit by a ridiculous super and die, and then you want to get in and get out quickly. And when you consider the units that are going to be on the categories and the teams you're going to be making with God Goku, those are some heavy hitting units. Broly being one of the longer Red Zone stages because he has so many phases, you may get past that turn limit, but we do have from the 11th turn, so that will drop down, but still 10 turns is a long time to keep all of that for, and especially a critical hit, and especially if you don't have dupes in this God Goku. That's a crit that you're going to have for 10 turns. Is that crit guaranteed, or is that also a 50% chance? Because it says high chance of evading enemy's attack and performing a critical hit. So that's either 50 for both, or that crit's guaranteed. If that crit's guaranteed, which I don't think it is, I can't remember, I haven't used God Goku in so long. I don't think it's guaranteed. No, it's not guaranteed. I don't think it is guaranteed. If it was, he'd be doing good. He would be doing ridiculous amounts of damage for 10 turns, which is kind of insane. But when you consider how long you're actually in Red Zone stages for, and again, Broly's one of the longer ones, you may not actually run out of the 50% chance you're going to have. But that's actually pretty good. I did think maybe they would bump this up to 70, but I don't know, maybe combined with the LR stats and all of this, that maybe have been too broken. Then you look at EZA transforming Gogeta Blue, and maybe they could have bumped that up. But still, I like that. 10 turns is a long time to keep all of that for, especially the chance to perform a critical hit. And then again, if you do have dupes, that's that crit chance, combined with the fact you may hit an additional, the crit chance on the dupe system as well. I like that. But on top of that, they've also given extra key +3 as well, which again, if you run all pure hybrid Saiyan category allies on the team, you're talking extra key +5, extra key key +2 at the start of turn, and then the extra key +3 for 10 turns. That's key +10, which is really going to help LR Super Saiyan God Goku hit his 18 key off very consistently, which of course, now that you can greatly raise his attack and defense by 50% for 5 turns, you're going to want to do all of the time. So key +10 for 10 turns, basically. I like that. That's good. It's good. I haven't seen anything ridiculous yet, but it's good. Yeah, again, I would have liked if they bumped up the dodge chance, and then they are going to lower it from the 11th turn. I would have liked if maybe you got a 70% chance to dodge, but I don't know, maybe that would have been a bit too broken. And then he'll then go down to a medium chance of preventing enemies' attack starting from the 11th turn. So starting from the 11th turn, you do go down to a 30% chance to dodge, which isn't great. Obviously, it's better than nothing. And of course, I do get why after the 11th turn, they would include that, just because having all that for 10 turns is pretty ridiculous. Having a 30% chance to dodge in red zone and just relying on, again, solid, decent defense. But considering he will have a 30% chance to dodge and solid defense, it's not quite enough. But again, once again, having all of that for 10 turns is still very good and long enough for you to probably be able to beat a red zone stage. And even like a Broly, who, as I said, is like a longer one out of all the ones we have currently in Dokkan, you probably will have the 30% chance to dodge from the 11th turn, maybe for like a turn or two, which by then you may be able to get the job done and do enough damage and beat him. So while I would have preferred them increasing it to a 70% chance to dodge, and then from the 11th turn going down to a 50% chance to dodge, it's not that bad. But I think overall, with what they've done, it's a good EZA. It's a solid EZA. Is it Gogeta levels? Is it currently on JP Gohan levels? Absolutely not. But it's still a good EZA. It's still a pretty good EZA. He's going to be doing some good damage. He's going to have some very solid defense. He's also going to be able to have a 50% chance to dodge, which is still pretty good. Again, I would have preferred if they did bump that up to 70 and then drop it to 50 off the 11th turn. He's going to have the chance to crit, which means he's going to be doing some very good actual raw damage to enemy health bars, which gets you out of the event quicker, which means you can avoid being in there for too long, or specifically to the 11th turn when you lose the 50% chance to dodge and whatever else comes with it. I think this is a good EZA. I think this is actually a well-balanced EZA and a very, very good EZA. As I said, is it ridiculously good considering what we've seen with, as I said, Gogeta and Gohan over the last few months? No, but it's still a good EZA. It's still a solid EZA. And again, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I like it. It's good. It's good. As I said, there are a few things that could be tweaked here and there, but it's still a good EZA. But do let me know what you think down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. And peace.